Let's talk about 10 fragrances that are beast mode fragrances, and these are the fragrances that are the longest lasting fragrances on my skin. Hey guys, and welcome to yet another video of Fragrance Jam, and today I'll be talking about 10 fragrances that last more than 10 hours in my collection. So I've selected random fragrances. Some are niche, some are designers, some are Middle Eastern, so not a specific kind of perfume. The first one is an honorable mention because I am still trying this one, and I'm still confused about this one. So this is one of the most talked fragrances in fragrance community. This is mainly by the house of Russian Adam, and I still am not sure about what to say about this perfume because this is a complex stuff. So that is the reason I have not included this one in this list, but a full review will be coming soon of this one after, let's say, I've tried it up to my satisfaction. So honorable mention. Let us talk about the first fragrance in this collection, and this is Oudh Essential by Gala. Now, Oudh Essential is a kind of oud which you might hate or love. I mean, this is obviously not love at first sniff kind of fragrance. This is oud fragrance and incense fragrance done in a very different and you can say French way. So if you are expecting something Middle Eastern from this one, you'll be disappointed. However, the lasting power of this fragrance is more than 10 hours on my skin, and all the fragrances that I'm discussing here can be subjective. I mean, it lasts on my skin, it may or may not last on your skin, so just take care of that. Oudh Essential, the first one. The next one is by the house of Dior, and this is Dior Homme Parfum. This is actually my favorite one from the house of Dior, and even though it lasts like more than 8 hours, it still won't annoy you. It is not glowing, and it is still better. You'll get a lot of positive reviews, a lot of compliments if you're wearing this fragrance. You smell rich if you wear this kind of fragrance. So Dior Homme Parfum. The next one will be again my favorite one, and this is by the house of Ormonde Jayne. This is Nawab of Oudh. There is literally no competition for this fragrance even in this list, because I guess from the entire collection, this is actually the longest lasting in my collection from this list, of course. So Nawab of Oudh is oud and rose and a bit sandalwood. This is what I get, a bit musky vibes as well, and the oud here is present in the dry down. So anyway, the lasting power of this is more than 10 hours on my skin if I do like 8 to 9 sprays, and it works. Even though it can be a bit glowing if you do overspray, but it is still much loved fragrance. The next one will be, of course, it has to be in this list. This is Interlude Man. Now, Interlude is, if any beast mode fragrance, if any longest lasting fragrance is discussed, I'm pretty sure this will be in that specific list if that reviewer has it. So my favorite perfume from Amouage, of course, I do have Reflection Man. I have ordered Overture, so I might make a comparison video, a video which includes 3 of them. However, as of now from Amouage, this is my favorite perfume, and of course the longest lasting one. Now the next one in this list is by the house of Ajmal, and this is Aristocrat for him. I love this fragrance, and you can say this was actually my first step towards luxurious fragrance. This is the first fragrance that I got which was a bit costly than what I was purchasing a few years back. So I love this fragrance. It lasts forever in cold atmosphere, even in atmosphere, closed atmosphere, it is the best. The lasting power of this fragrance is like forever. We are talking about 10 plus hours. Ajmal Aristocrat. The next one will be by the house of Victor and Rolf, and this is Spicebomb Extreme. Yes, not the Spicebomb, not the Spicebomb vision or something like that, I don't know, night vision. But this one, this has a different take on tobacco and vanilla. I have other fragrances like tobacco and vanilla, let's say headed, but headed won't last like this. This is a dry kind of perfume. You won't get that juicy or resinous vibes like you get from headed. So if you have tried these two, you'll know what I'm saying. Lasting power of this fragrance, again, in cold atmosphere will be more than 8 to 10 hours, and this is not going to disappoint you in cold winter night. The next one is an Indian house, and this is niche, and the perfume name is Rose Vanilla. Now Rose Vanilla is my favorite fragrance from this house, and honestly, you know, for this DNA, this is my favorite fragrance. This reminds me of a lot of things. I had this perfume for more than 2 years now, and I can't get over it. I guess this is discontinued now, but they will come up with you know, similar fragrance, I guess, in that some different thing is done and the presentation is different. But so far I have this one, and you can say this is something vintage now, so might not be able to get it. The lasting power of this fragrance is more than 10 hours, and this is when you do like 10 to 15 sprays. Let's say 10 sprays is more than enough, and you're good to go. Better for date nights, better for office wear, very sophisticated and safe. The next one is actually an opposite fragrance to what we discussed now. Not for date night, not for office. I don't think people can wear this in office, and definitely not for, you know, inside atmosphere. So where can you wear this one? You know, only mature people will be able to carry it properly, because this is the kind of DNA that not everyone will appreciate. You know, people will start looking at you in a weird way if you wear this kind of fragrance near them. So I'm not saying this is bad, I'm saying this is something different, and I love this one. I guess this is also discontinued now, so if you are able to grab your hands on this one, just make sure you get it. The lasting power of this one is more than 10 hours, again, if you do like beast mode sprays. The next one is by the house of Latafa, and again, this is not discussed that much. I love this fragrance. This is Nakahat Al Oudh, very cheap fragrance, and the presentation is amazing. This just look at this bottle. It is like a boat, you know, the front part of the boat, or something like that. But the fragrance is something different. I mean, just imagine this juice in Amouage bottle, or let's say Jovoy bottle. People will get bonkers, because you know, this is so well blended, and I would just you know, I can just ask you to try this fragrance in order to know what exactly is this fragrance all about. And it smells costly, it smells niche, it smells rich, and very mature. So of course the oud used may not be real oud, because this comes for around 11 to 1200 rupees. I guess now this is discontinued because I am not able to find it anywhere. But again, if you're able to get your hands on this one, just make sure you try this. The next one will be by the house of Gala again, and this is Abhi. Again, this is something different. You get a lot of rose. I am again not sure if rose is there in the notes. I don't usually check notes, but you know, I detect a rose. So yeah, and this lasts forever. And the best thing is that people will not get offended even if you're doing like 20 sprays of this fragrance. This is one hell of a creation, and seriously very good stuff. So make sure you also try this one. I have a small bottle, but I'm pretty sure I'll get a big one once this is over, or something like that. So Abhi by Gala. So yeah, this is it regarding these fragrances, guys. Once again, the time 10 plus hours or 8 plus hours is on my skin. I'm not saying that it'll be common for everyone, because there are some fragrances that are beast mode on me, but you know, those fragrances are not beast mode for other people. So it works like that. Anyway, just try the fragrance before you buy. Just don't do a blind buy based on any reviews or any reviewer, including me. We'll see you in the next episode. Do subscribe the channel if you like the content. It really keeps me motivated. Take care and have a great day.